Hey, I am back to my series called Harmonica Books in My Library. Today I'm going to talk about the incredible series of publications called HIP, which is an acronym for Harmonica Information Publication. And these were put out by harmonica wizard and Professor Winslow Yerxa, the incredible overflowing fountain of harmonica expertise and knowledge. These were published in the 90s, and I latched onto these because this was way before I got the internet. So this was a big source of information for me. I was excited about the instrument and hungry for information. Today we live in an age where we're kind of overwhelmed with information, kind of almost have too many options, but this stuff is incredible. Technically, these are not books, they're magazines. But let me tell you about some of these issues. I could just do one issue today. And have plenty to talk about, but somehow I want to give you an overview. First off, I want to let you know there was 5 issues published, and these are all available on Winslow Yerxa's website, winslowyerxa.com. I'll put the link in the description. If you go to the website and you click on the menu item Books and Articles, you'll find the HIP option at the bottom of the pull-down menu. But I'm looking at the website now. The Harmonica Information Publication is packed with a wealth of information about the harmonica. Lore, interviews, reviews, humor, and plenty of instruction written by people who understand and care about the harmonica. So I don't quite know where to start. Let me just show you the covers. We've got John Popper on the cover of this one. We got a 6-page interview with John Popper about his, the unique way that he approaches the harmonica. This one we've got President Clinton with Kenny Loggins, and Kenny is giving the president at that time a custom diatonic harmonica made by Joe Falisco. Photoshopped in the picture is Pete Madcap Ruth, which is actually the cover article. The interview with Pete Madcap Ruth. And then that was issue 5. Here's issue 4, Howard Levy. A lot of, I think, 2 interviews in here, actually. So, on top of interviews and cover stories, each issue has an article on blues chromatic. So I know issue 2 talks about blues in D and how to incorporate the slide with the blues in D. That's something I'm passionate about. Issue 4, I believe, is blues in G on a C chromatic. And then issue 5 is blues in A flat on a C chromatic. So those articles are incredible just on their own. If you're a student of the chromatic harmonica, there's a lot of chromatic content in these magazines. Like I say, time doesn't permit me. I'll just be rambling on and on about all the topics that are packed into each issue. Now, each issue starts with an apology. So, like this one says, what apologies can I possibly offer for an issue that's 3 whole years late? So these were not like People magazine where they were published, like clockwork. This was one guy doing all the layout, much of the writing and interviews. And and coordinating with advertisers for his publication. So there was big gaps in between each of these releases. Usually there's going to be an article that ties into the interview. So the Howard Levy issue has a whole article on how to do overblows. The John Popper issue has a whole article, top octave technique. He's got a whole article about how to navigate above hole 6 on a diatonic harmonica. So it's very well thought out. If I haven't mentioned this already, Winslow Yerxa went on from that point to he wrote the book Harmonica for Dummies and also Blues Harmonica for Dummies. And then, of course, he went on to become president of SPA, the Society for the Prevention. The Society for the Prevention of Harmonicas. The Society for the Preservation and Advancement of the Harmonica. I don't know how long he was president of SPA, but I'm going to say this about Winslow's Yerxa. How many times have I said that? While you're looking at this page on his website, you're going to see harmonica tablature fonts. I actually use those. I purchased the chromatic typeface, and I use that for my products. So if you ever need to write down harmonica tablature, he's got one for diatonic and chromatic. But tons of stuff I could say about this. The record reviews are well done and inspiring. I like to read. I'm not very good about writing. I'm a terrible music journalist, so I always like to read what other people say about music. And these reviews are well done. Winslow brought in some guest contributors. I know Kim Field was brought on board to do some record reviews. And Kim, of course, is the author of this book, Harmonica Harps and Heavy Breathers. And I suppose I talked about this book in this series? I don't think so. So I urge you to pony up the money. He's not asking for very much, but to go ahead and download these PDFs if you're so inclined. If you play harmonica, either diatonic or chromatic or both, I mean, this is super good stuff.